Alright, guys. Welcome back to the Wiser Dude YouTube metal casting channel. So, this video is going to be a little bit different, man. Instead of walking you through fucking everything, we're going to skip a bunch of that stuff. And if you don't like it, that I skipped a bunch of stuff, just look at the past videos, man. Then you'll see what's what. Cheers, by the way. Alright, so in the last video I showed y'all the amount of copper that I had left. It was in this little plastic tote over here. That's empty now. Alright, so most of the copper is in that 5 kilogram crucible. Alright, it's already in the furnace, ready to go. The other stuff is over here. I'm going to add that in to the crucible inside the furnace as it's melting. You know, when it starts to drop down, I'll add more in. And that'll be the last of the pure copper that I had from a big job that I did recently. That'll be the end of that. I'm going to cast it into these small bars right here. That one. And I will remelt that later. Friday it's actually Tuesday now because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So it's pretty late. And I've been drinking for shit, who knows how long. But Friday some new molds are coming, like a whole Avenger set of molds. So the copper bars that are right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus whatever I melt right now, those will all be turned into Avenger coins. They'll be like Thor, Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man. I have a set of 4 coming Friday, so that'll be cool. And we'll melt these bars to make the new coins. So this is a look at my stack. In here I have lead, and I know you can't really see it. I'll pull one out of each. These are lead. That's a lead skull. I have those on the left. In the middle I have the Buddha. You can see a lead Buddha. And on the end I have Iron Man. So that's a lead Iron Man. That Iron Man looks retarded too. Something went wrong on that one. He looks all fucked up. Anyways, so all that lead will be melted down again later to make bullets. So I'm not really too worried about it. So here's a look at my stack. This is all copper. I know it looks like different colors, but the reason it looks different colors is because some are older. And just from mixing with the air over time, they change colors. So the newer ones are shinier, and then they get like that, and then they get like that over the course of like 3 months. Like, it doesn't even take very long. Like, this bar was super shiny, like a mirror, and now look at it, like 3 months later. Now it just looks like these, you know. So eventually they'll all be the same color just from being outside in the air. I don't know, something's going on. The chemical process, I don't fucking know. Oxidizing. I'm not a scientist, man. I couldn't tell you. But I do know that when you leave them out, they change colors. So that's all pure copper right there, though. That's all pure copper. Nothing's mixed in. That's silver right here. These 4 are silver. And that's a lead in there. Now down here on the second shelf, we have a mixture of aluminum bronze, these 2, and most of these coins. These are brass back here, and that's brass. That Serbian chef knife replica, that's aluminum bronze. These are all aluminum bronze, and these are all aluminum bronze. But they all look gold, so I put them all on one shelf. Down here at the bottom, we have all aluminum. There's some aluminum knuckles, there's aluminum dog print, aluminum bars, aluminum Buddha, aluminum skull, aluminum Iron Man. Just all kinds of, there's a mirrored bar right there. Just aluminum, aluminum, bronze, and brass, and copper, silver, and lead. So that's a nice look at the stack. I have a whole bunch of brass in this bucket, and that bucket, and this bucket over here. I do not like melting brass because it has zinc in it. So brass is made from 70% copper and 30% zinc. And zinc is a pain in the ass, man, to work with. I really don't like it. It's my least favorite metal to work with. And you'll see in the future videos, I'm saving those for last just because I don't fucking like doing it. But I still have to melt it, so I'll do them last. But zinc melts at a much lower temperature than copper. And since brass is copper and zinc, when you melt it, it makes a whole bunch of, it makes a mess, because when the zinc gets too hot, it burns up and creates like a white spider web that just coats everything, man. It's just a mess. It's just a pain in the ass to work with. I don't like it. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't like it. But I have to melt it. And you do come out with some really cool golden bars. And that's what I'm going to do with all that brass. Just make big 5-pound bars. In this mold right here, when you fill it up, it's 5 pounds. So I'll do that in a couple days, whatever. But alright, we're going to start melting this copper. Alright, I done talked enough. I just wanted to show you guys the stack, show y'all what's going on, all the metal that I have laying around. I have tons of propane. I've got, I think, 4 tanks. There's 2 right here and there's 2 somewhere else. But they're all full. I got plenty of propane. I can burn for months and months. So we're going to add this stuff in as the other stuff that's in the crucible melts. And we're just going to make bars, man. We're not going to try to do anything fancy tonight, because everything that I melt and cast today will be melted again and cast later in a future video of the new Avengers set of molds that I have coming. So today we're just going to turn it into bars. Just something easy to manage, easy to stack. That way it'll be nice and ready for me when the new set of molds comes in. Alright, so by the way, I would not advise doing the type of things that I'm doing while drinking. It's dangerous. Don't do it at home. I wouldn't advise it. I do it because I don't follow my own advice, but whatever. That's on you if you want to do it. Alright guys, we're cooking right now. It's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes for that to melt. And at that point, we'll start adding the rest of the copper in that's over here. But yeah, we got about 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to pause the recording to save time on the video. And I'm going to get back to drinking. And I'll check in with you guys in a minute. That's a really pretty green flame. Alright guys, here we go. We're getting ready to pour. It's about 1:30 in the morning. I'm drunk as shit. But that's when I do some of my best work, so here we go. Nice. That worked out perfectly, guys. I told you earlier in the video that I plan on remelting those bars that I just poured to make coins for the new, I got a new set of coins coming, a new set of coin molds coming Friday. So I took all that copper that took up a lot of space and I condensed it down into 2 bars. Easily manageable, you know. I can fit them into a smaller crucible, which will make it easier to pour the coins later. Alright, so we're going to let these things cool down. We'll clean them up a little bit. I'm not too worried about them being perfect. I don't care, because I'm going to remelt them. The whole thing I was trying to do was take a whole bunch of big chunks of copper, melt it down into something small enough to fit into this smaller crucible. This is a 2 kilogram crucible. The one that I was just using is a 5 kilogram crucible. But this one is easier to pour coins with. And now that I've made those 2 bars, they both fit in here. So now it'll be easier to pour once I remelt it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the new coin molds coming Friday. I'm excited, so stay tuned for that. I really want some Thor and Hulk coins. That'll be awesome. But alright guys, we're going to let this cool off for a minute. I'll pause the recording and we'll be right back. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Alright guys, these bars are really, really hot. We're going to put them in some water to cool them down. That's pure copper right there. I'm not even going to clean these up. There's no sense in cleaning them because I'm going to remelt them. But we'll get a quick weight on them real quick in a second. Alright guys, here's what we got. 2 bars. £2 and 14 ounces. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Pure copper, guys. Pure copper. It will be remelted though. We're going to turn those 2 bars into some Avenger coins. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks for watching.